Yo, what's going on, boys? Currently in Cape Town right now, but just got back from the Dubai client retreat. Was actually hosted it on the Palm, was neighbors with Charlie Morgan for the week. So actually, we were on a yacht day and we were spitting a ton of sauce about client retention, outreach strategies, client acquisition, a bunch of stuff. So it's pretty much going to be a bunch of my mentees and agency owners, SMA owners, who are obviously doing very well, who came out to Dubai and live with me. But yeah, we shared a ton of sauce today. So we're going to be talking about how the retreat was and everything. So it's going to be really good value. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you guys in more Cape Town videos. Absolutely insane right now. We actually about to head off to a house party. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, that's it.
What have you guys found to like maximize the retention of your clients? Provide as much value as possible.
For me, I do once a week coaching calls on how they can grow their business, hire out people, hire out sales team, as well as train their sales team. Like we have 5 to 20 documents that I'm building where it just goes over objection handling, sales, how to keep customers happy, providing as much value as possible for the length of them so they stay for years.
What's an example of you providing value?
Google reviews in my niche is huge because local SEO, I mean, you're going to get more and more customers every day. They're higher intent, higher paying. And then it's honestly just the automations and just being able to text them 24/7. Obviously, you don't want to be a slave to your client, but like being able to text them and like, yo, bro, I'm having trouble with this, and just being able to provide that value. And then honestly, just giving them so much information on how to grow their business, as well as we have a group, a private and a public group. One of my the guys in my program just hit 40K. So we're actually having him on as a coach, teaching them how to get like commercial jobs and whatnot.
Okay, wow.
So how to grow, not even in the residential side, but yeah.
What about you guys? What have you guys found to maximize the LTV, or like nothing really crazy, like doing, obviously providing value is great, but if you just set really good expectations from the start with your clients, then that relationship just will go way further, because it literally takes like an hour. You just have that offboarding call with that client, you go through exactly what they need to do, and then you set their expectations. They're not going to be so impatient expecting results in a couple of days, because with some ads it does take a bit longer. Some marketing, you're not going to get that instant result for every single client, but if you can just set that expectation, things will take time but they will be good. Then you won't have to worry like if you're getting refunded, because the client understands that, and that's going to help you like keep clients long term, because it's much easier to keep a client than it is to sign a new client as well.
Don't overpromise and like give them bullshit, and like they'll trust you more, honestly, because if you can give good results but like be honest with them, and it'll pay off a lot more with like every client you sign than just like bullshitting.
Be honest expectations, be realistic,
and also a lot of Logan said.
No, I would say that even calling your clients as well is super important, and you don't have to do it often as well, but just making sure you're staying in touch and actually like build a relationship with your clients as well, because if they actually like you and you get on with them and you have a laugh, like they are going to stay with you for way longer at the end of the day, even if it's taking a little bit longer to get results. So I'd say that definitely helps retention. Like just call them. It's way easier. Like, if you text them, they're going to be slow, but if you're calling them, checking in, seeing how they're doing, they're going to get better results as well, and then obviously they're going to stay longer too. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to mention as well. Like my longest client, he said from the get-go he wanted to stay, he wanted to work with me specifically, and it's that personal relation that really makes that difference. And obviously then under promising, over delivering, and having a service that really is of value. 100%. I think also a big thing is just like establishing the relationship with the client is always going to maximize the LTV so much. Even if the results are like okay, as long as you have a good relationship, they'll stay on way longer, and that just benefits you so much to have. It's also a big thing, but I think just providing as much value, talking to them all the time, just keeping that good relationship will always maximize it. So, and also the best thing is you don't have to pay for more customers because your LTV is so high, and then also you get more referrals as well. Even if you hire a coach or you start coaching them, or even hire a client success manager, just by doing that small investment, the ROI is infinite, because you get more LTV and also more referrals as well. So it's like that just really extends it too. So
no, I totally agree. What do you guys think about copywriting? Like how important is copywriting for you guys for getting your guys results? Honestly, no,
copywriting is super important. I think copywriting is so important, and I mean it's going to help you on the client acquisition front, but it's also going to massively help on the service delivery front as well. And even like going on from the last one with clients, just make sure you look after your clients. Like obviously getting loads on the front end is really good, but definitely like put a load of effort on the back end as well, especially at the start when you're like first developing the service as well. Like you just want to make sure that's super solid, and that will actually help you with conviction on calls as well. Yeah, honestly, copywriting is absolutely crucial. If you're not a pro at copywriting, like you haven't seriously understood what copywriting is and how it works, then what are you doing as a marketer? It literally is the foundation of marketing. So absolutely get into copywriting, become really good at it.
Bro, it's honestly so important though. I'll be honest, the only reason why all my ads are extremely successful is 2 things, literally copywriting and dopamine just spiking them. Every 2 seconds, it's zooming in, zooming out. There's a bunch of graphics, good videos, but literally copywriting is everything. If you make your script funny, go over the process, depending on what niche you're in, obviously. Talk about the product.
What would you say sales? What's been like the biggest thing you guys have done to increase sales? I think actually like Daniel coming in as the coach.
Yes. Yeah.
Like crazy.
Actually, having someone who has that much experience in sales and being in there for such a long time has helped a lot, because I think towards the beginning when you're an agency owner, like I remember I had a bunch of appointments coming in and I thought I was gonna be like super rich, and I didn't understand that like sales is like a whole other part of the business. It's not just gonna be like easy. You have to do the volume. So like get appointments and get good at sales, but you're gonna be bad in the beginning, which is fine. You're just gonna learn. But also just like having conviction that you have a good service helps a lot, and then making it like a natural conversation with another person, not like being a fucking bot with like a script. It's a mistake that I made as well, like having a very structured script instead of like having an actual conversation with another human being. But
I think scripts are pretty cooked.
yeah, they're pretty cooked.
Sales call is the same thing as like a day in a girl.
Yeah, it is.
It is. If you bring a script, it's like an interview. It's gonna be like weird as fuck. But if you just go off the flow, have a general framework and know female psychology, then it's like super easy.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we had some more mentees pull up. Safe.
What's up, guys? My name is Safe. I've been one of Eric's mentees for around a year now, and been in the agency space for around 3 years now.
Hey, what's up? My name is Owen. I've been on Eric's channel before, and the testimonials helped me scale quite a bit, so thanks to him.
Yeah, of course. So what would you guys say, at least you boys, going on a bit of a different topic here, what's like some crazy sauce you could give to the audience right now? Do you have any just like pure mindset sauce, agency sauce, sales sauce, service sauce, whatever it is, just provide some value?
I would say like the ability for your agency to scale all comes down to outreach, right? So like if you want to obviously scale to the next level, you need to look at your numbers and reverse engineer. Like, all right, how much outreach turns into how much appointments? If I send 100 emails, am I going to get 1 booking a day? And then arrange your goal as to where you want to get to. I think the biggest source though is run video ads for your clients, because the lead quality is much higher than images, especially if you're running Facebook ads. I think for sales, probably the best one is take a refundable deposit if they say I'll think about it. That's literally the best thing. $250, you don't have to think about it. If they say, oh, I'll get back to you, whatever, that's going to let them know, like, all right, are you about it? Do you actually want to sign on or not? So obviously just skimming through it, I could go more in depth, but those are the 3 biggest tips I'd give to other people. Yeah.
And what do you say, if any sauce?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think the biggest thing that has helped me scale my agency big time, and I wish that I knew and I did earlier, was as soon as you systemize an aspect of your agency, immediately outsource that. So once it becomes predictable, you essentially shift your focus on the higher leverage tasks in the agency, which has absolutely helped me scale infinitely. I wish I did it earlier too.
Any single task you guys could do, which is like common sense or easily to do through an SOP, always just outsource it immediately. Like for example, onboarding clients or talking to clients, doing certain like launching certain ads or funnels, like all that stuff could just be outsourced by VA with SOPs, and you could pay them $3 an hour, because all you guys' time is all worth hundreds of dollars an hour. So I think everyone needs to realize in the audience, stop doing brokey activities in your business and actually be a business owner and outsource everything. And that's what I'm doing now. And it's just like I send Looms my VA, she just does everything for me. Just realizing that, I think a lot of guys watching right now are probably thinking like they're estimate owners, or they're trying to get an estimate, but they don't really view themselves as actual business owners because they're not really hiring any employees before. But it's a big mindset shift compared to you being like the solopreneur in your business compared to just hiring out people. And that's when you really feel like the actual business owner. But just try to make that mindset shift before, because you'll progress way faster.
It's actually really true though. That's a big one for me, is I didn't outsource as soon as possible. I think there's outsourcing too early as well, is like you don't want to do the task at all, but like you gotta know it. If you really want to build a good business, you gotta know like the ins and outs of what you're outsourcing, right? Otherwise you can't manage it. But I would say like 100% what Eric is saying is like on point. Outsource as soon as possible. I'd say if you could outsource anything, outsource outreach as soon as possible. Like in your agency, you gotta find obviously what's the most common outreach method. If it's emails, if it's cold calls, whatever it is. Not like ads, unless you have the money, then obviously go into ads. And then like test it out. If it's cold calls, $300 to $500, get within KPI based on what the niche is saying. Like if people are saying in that niche it's 0.5%, 1%, like with SMS for contractors and stuff, unless you're asking financial questions, it's usually around 2%. So 2% is what you're expecting to book. Once you get that, hire. And honestly, a big cheat code, this is source. You can get people on commission only. You don't need to pay them. Like you can literally get them on commission only. If you can close, yo, honestly, bro, it's crazy. Maybe it's too much sauce. I don't know. Maybe it's too much sauce. All right, maybe I need to pull back a bit. Join the mentorship for the sauce, okay?
Yeah, these is all the mentees here from the Dubai retreat. So yeah, we're sharing a bunch of sauce behind the scenes, and we even shared some, and I even told them a few things yesterday that's probably gonna double their close rate, just like instantly. It's not a sales tactic, but it's a specific way, doing a specific thing. I won't get too much into it.
Yeah.
It's like all the mentees are getting put on, so yeah, it's pretty wild stuff, and nobody else in the industry knows about it. But the moment you actually could go in person or even online and start networking, which I always preach, it's like that's when you really get the value and just scale super fast.
I want to say one other thing. Me and Say, Stripe got banned. We were stressing the fuck out. Your payment process is gone. You've got sales calls lined up. You can't take payments anymore. And you're just like, what the hell do you do, right? We link up with this guy. We wouldn't have been able to get ourselves out of our situation without Eric's help, because we didn't know what to do in that situation. And by the the way, like if you're with Stripe, like get the hell out as soon as possible. I don't like the middle. But all I'm gonna say is, if we literally just caught him, payment processor done. Like that's the insane part about having the network, you know.
And also release the funds from Stripe as well through connections.
There you go, man. It's insane, man.
The moment you know a certain person in the industry, like you could just do whatever the fuck you want. Like money's a certain thing, but once you have like ultimate power to get things that money can't actually buy you, that's when life unlocks another level as well. A lot of guys estimate it's like the first year you won't really notice it and understand it, but like once you get 3 years into entrepreneurship, you'll start to build these crazy connections.
What do you think, Eric, when people say I can do it all myself, I don't need help? Somebody watching and probably be like, listen, I can figure this out on my own. Like I don't need the help. Like it's easy, you know.
I've seen people say that they just don't progress because their ego is getting put in above their goals. Because once you drop the ego, then you're actually gonna hit your goals. So if you have a high ego and all this stuff, like, oh, I don't need any help, I can do it all myself, that's when you don't progress in business at all. And I've seen guys, and I've also close people who used to say that, like they've joined the mentorship, and then they said that was such a retarded mindset back in the day, and now they actually acknowledge the fact they need a mentor, they need help. I think that's a big thing. Yeah,
Yeah, that was me.
yeah, this guy said that a few months ago, and now it's probably been a different mindset.
Oh yeah. Like I never paid for a course or mentorship or anything. It's definitely ego. I spent like 6 months like making $0, and I was like, okay, I'm not like something's not working, so I'm definitely gonna like get someone else's help. And then like 2 months later, I'm here. So yeah, 10K a week, like a month after. Literally
like 6 months made 0, and then first 30 days of mentorship hit a 10K a week. So
yeah,
like,
it's insane.
That's just like no one else is doing that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I would suggest drop the ego and
even if you're someone out there that like thinks they can do it all on your own, just fucking do it. You need help.
It's strange. It's like people back at home think you need to be like some crazy person to start a business. You need to like take a loan out from the bank.
It's literally so easy. Like just do an agency. Like there's no like risk to it just to start. I think
You literally get started with no money, just cold call.
I mean, maybe ads. Like, bro, you're
printing with ads,
bro. Logan is getting like
$3.
$3 CPL
and
for B2B ads.
$7 booking.
Yeah, so you're getting $7 appointments with B2B ads. It's crazy.
If you're not running ads, you literally need to start doing it right away. Because as soon as you have a good funnel, good follow-up, good automations in place, you're just printing, bro.
Yeah, you're chilling. Also, like, you need to make sure the scripting's on point as well.
It's all copywriting and scripting for the ads. I mean, Eric does a really good job in the Notion of showing you how to, just create a really amazing offer, and then hooking them into the video well, not giving them the full amount of information, but you just hook them in, don't give them the full amount of information, you'll get a low CPL and a bunch of just dopamine hits.
Yeah, it's honestly all about the retention, but also it's like about psychological biases, I feel like. Just leveraging those. Using like scarcity, urgency, social proof, competition, FOMO, zero risk, dream outcome, ton of more stuff as well, but yeah.
If you guys join his mentorship, no, literally, he goes over like a 40-minute video, all the psychological biases. I literally just copied it. I mean, I just went into it, added each of them, and low CPL.
Yeah, it works super well.
If you say to someone like starting from 0, maybe they have like 1 or 2K, what would they do? Apart from buying the mentorship.
Okay, honestly, like if you're starting from 0 and you have like a few grand, like I would probably just put into software, obviously like go high level, then the rest would just be paid ads. Also cold content, but you put them on commission though, so
it's free.
Yeah, so it's technically free. Yeah, we're gonna build an army. We're gonna have like 100.
We'll say if you had zero money, $0 your bank account.
Gotta fucking cold call, bro. So the only option, to be honest, let's get a Skype number, like $10 a month, unlimited calls, and just scrape leads, cold call, and then set some meetings. Yeah.
You spend like $500 to $1,000, you could book so many meetings, like 100 meetings plus, bro. If you don't have a mentor, you need one, bro. Because the amount that you learn actually in person, all of us coming together, we're just leaking the sauce and becoming the best agencies in each of our niches.
I feel like you guys are just learning so much and like sharing, so it's like super helpful.
And we're all really good at like specific things, coming together, leaking the specific things. We all do really well then.
How's like the mindset expansion for you? Coming from like an old like hometown where there's like no real entrepreneurs, like how is it getting to Dubai?
Honestly, it's insane because at first on the flight, I was really nervous. I was like, bro, is it gonna pay off? As soon as I got here, the mindset switch of, oh my gosh, there's people printing $1 million a month, and being around the amount of wealth, just like going to restaurants or just being around this, you just want to work harder naturally. Some people might say it's not good. I want to sleep less.
Actually, I want to sleep less.
I want to sleep less. I want to work more and chill with the boys.
Yeah.
The mindset is I don't worry about money. I'm just like, I know I'm gonna print.
Yeah. How much you made yesterday?
3K. Yeah.
3K. Okay. And probably today it'll be like
6 easy.
We're gonna shoot for 6. Yeah. I got some qualified sales calls on the calendar, so it should be pretty good.
You need to join Eric, bro, because literally 1 month ago.
Yeah, 1 month ago. Yeah.
$97 left, no car, bro. Like it was crazy. And I joined. People were asking me to run their Facebook ads, didn't know how. And the scalability is insane, bro. Just the systems Eric has, it's just all in place. You can literally just copy and paste it and change a bit of stuff around. Meeting up with everyone. Now we're, gonna move in together. The ROI, we're gonna hit 100K months in like literally 2 months.
Easy, bro. Let's go.
Honestly, if you're worried about it and you're like a mentee already in the program, bro, just do it. I was so nervous, and my parents were saying they were inputting these limiting beliefs into me. me like, oh, it's an ROI, like are you gonna be like all this stuff. But in all honesty, I made so many connections, and I already know that now I want to come back, move here.
Whenever a mentee pulls up to Dubai, they always make 10K in the first like week or a few days of getting here. So it's fucking wild. I think we're gonna get back to the having fun on the yacht.
So cut to the next clip.
Yeah.